Okie doke. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Modeling and Origami. I'll be your professor for making a flowering origami. So, first step for any origami is to have a square. How do we have the square? So, we're gonna take every of the points of the paper and do a triangle like that. So after we have the triangle, you wanna get rid of this piece. So you can use scissors, rulers, whatever you want to, whatever you like, and whatever is more comfortable for you. So after you separated the two pieces, you wanna save this one for later. Now we're gonna focus on this piece right here. So now that we have one line in the middle of the page, we want to have another line but on the other middle, right? So we're gonna bring this guy towards you and you're gonna press really hard so you get your marks, right? So now we have the two lines, correct? Now we want to have the half of the paper, so you want to bring this way, right? And then like we did one line here, now we're gonna have the middle here. We're gonna do the same thing for the other side, so we have the other half. So half, right? So far we have one line, we have the other line, we have one half, and we have the other half, correct? Now very careful with this step. We have 4 points, right? So we want to pick one of the points to be together, right? So we want to join the points like that, correct? But you see this section and this section has to be inwards, right? So to do that, you want to push it in these guys first, right? So a way that you could do that is you grab the point on this section and you grab the other point and you bring it closer, right? So it makes that triangle. So then once you have this triangle right here, right, you just gotta open the top one and that will do the trick. Or what you could do is, once it's all stretched, right, what you could do is you can put it like this, kind of like the pointing going outwards, right, kind of like a roof of the house, and then just press one of the sides in. So we have the house, right? So then we push the inside in, right? And then we do the same thing on the other side. We press, so it looks like just one big triangle, right? As a recap, we have it open like that. So we put it like this, so it looks like a roof, right? We grab two corners, right? And then we bring the corners together, pushing that middle guy inside, right? And then we do the same on the other side. The two sections, put it closer, and we have this triangle, right? Then we're going to take each of these points, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So the ones on the same side, you want to take the point, right? You want to take this point and bring it all the way to the top like that, right? So it looks like a little kite, right? So we want to do the same thing with this one. You want to take this, bring it all the way to the top. like that, right? So again, you have the points, right? You take the point, bring it to the top, take the point, bring it to the top, right? Flip it and do it again. Take the point, bring it to the top, take the point, bring it to the top, correct? So now we have a tiny square, right? So again, this is open like that, correct? So we take the point, one of the points, and bring it to the middle, to this top right here. We take the other point, we bring it to the top, we flip it, we take this point, bring it to the top, take that point, bring it to the top, right? Now if we look closely, there is like a line between them, right? Both sides, right? So we don't want that line. So to get rid of that line, we just grab the two opposite sides, right? And then we bring it together like so, right? Same thing here. They are separate. We bring them together so there is no line anymore, correct? So one more time. They are open, right? So they're open. We want them to be closed, so we bring them together so there is no line anymore. And then we do the same thing over here. We close it and we bring it together, and that's it, right? Now becomes the tricky part, right? So we have a close end and an open end, right? So you want to put the close end away from you, right? So right now this is the close end, this one is the open, so this piece is away from me, right? So while the close one is away, I want to take this corner right now of the square, I want to bring it to the middle. So I want to bring the corner to the middle, and then I do it like that, right? So that's the square, right? This is the close end, so I take the corner and bring it towards the middle like that. Then I'm gonna do the same thing for this corner, right? So away from me, take the corner, right? Take the corner and bring it to the middle. It is okay if it bends a little, not a problem, right? Right? And then like everything, we flip it and we do it again. Right here and right here. Sorry, right? One more time. This is the square, right? That's my open end. This is my close end. Close end away from me. Take the corner, bring it to the middle. Take the corner, bring it to the middle. Flip it. Take the corner, bring it to the middle, right? And then we take the other corner, this other corner, and bring it to the middle, right? Now if we look closely, we have one larger than the other one, and sometimes they're kind of almost the same size, doesn't matter. What you wanted to do is the small one, you want to open a little bit this side right here, you want to open a little bit, and then you want to put the small inside the big one, and then you want to push it, you want to tuck it in really good, right? You just push a little, right? Same thing here, right? So I see which one is smaller, which one is bigger, right? Then I open a little bit, just a little bit. I open a little bit, and then I insert the other one inside, and then I just push a little bit like that, right? Right? So one more time. They'll separate it, right? So I want to grab one of them, I insert inside the other one. So I open, let me see, I open, and then I insert, and then I just push a little, just a little, so they're like right inside each other, right? Same thing here. I grab it, open a little, and then I push it in, right? So then it's there, right? So then we're gonna leave this for a moment. Then we want to take this piece, right? And this is gonna be the stem of the flower. So the stem of the flower, it doesn't matter how it looks like, you just want to bend as many times as you can, so it gives you a nice and a sturdy stem, right? The more folds that you can, the better. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? And then I always tell people, because that's a rule, you can never fold a paper more than 7 times in half, and you can bet whatever money you want, it's never gonna happen, right? So just fold it real good. So that's the magical number 7. Okie doke. So now back to this guy. So remember, this is the open end, correct? So what you want to do is, now it looks really close, so you can use a pencil or a pen or anything, and then you want to try to make that hole a little bit bigger if it's too small, right? And the reason why we want to have that hole a little bit bigger is because we're going to blow through it, right? So kind of like playing like a whistle or something. Just want to grab it and then blow through it so until it opens. Okay, so having difficulties because it is very small. You see, now it's all big, right? So again, you just want to make the hole a little bit bigger so it opens up. Then you grab your stem and you insert it right when it's the opening, right? And once it is in, you just gotta go all the way to the top, grab the petals, and then very gentle, just drag it down a little bit to leave that blossoming effect on your flower. Right, and that's how we have our paper flower. So that's all I got for you guys today. So don't forget to like and subscribe. The link is down below.